A new amendment that was passed in November 2016 in Colorado was one that will change the initiative process forever, Amendment 71. This amendment is the best change in the Colorado Constitution regarding the Colorado citizens and their rights. The initiative process is the process that a citizen must go through in order to get an amendment in the Colorado Constitution. In Colorado before Amendment 71, the first requirement for a citizen to pass an amendment was to first collect the amount of signatures that was 5% of the votes cast during the last election for Secretary of State. Right now, that's around 98,000 votes from Colorado registered voters. If they got this amount of signatures, then a proposed amendment could be placed on a ballot. Once on the ballot, the amendment is voted on by all of Colorado citizens. Before Amendment 71, this required a 50% majority vote in order to be passed and for the proposed amendment to be placed in the Colorado Constitution. This initiative process and its requirements changed in Colorado with Amendment 71. Amendment 71 imposes different restrictions on changing amendments, including, first, requiring petition gatherers to collect valid signatures from 2% of the registered voters in each of Colorado's 35 Senate districts. Second, if an amendment gets on the ballot, there is now a requirement to receive a supermajority vote instead of 55% of the registered voters in Colorado. The major threat to Amendment 71 includes small interest groups of wealthy citizens who are attempting to persuade everyone that Amendment 71 is taking away citizens' rights. These groups like the way the initiative process was before and are attempting to get rid of Amendment 71. Their argument is that these new restrictions are making it too difficult for citizens to change amendments. They believe that the government officials want to control the Colorado citizens by enforcing these new restrictions. The citizens' rights are therefore taken away by the politicians. However, this argument is incorrect. In the past, these wealthy popular interest groups were able to travel to one highly populated urban area, such as Denver or Boulder, and collect all of their signatures needed in one day to get an amendment placed on a ballot. These groups were able to control what goes on the amendments that were passed, and they were not beneficial to all of Colorado citizens. These amendments were easily passed because of how the restrictions and initiative process worked prior to Amendment 71. But how is that fair for only the wealthy citizens to have all the power and for the rest of the citizens to have none? What Amendment 71 actually does is force citizens to travel all across the state to collect signatures with the new distribution requirement. The citizens in rural populations and other common citizens will be given a chance to support or reject an amendment proposed. This gives a voice to all citizens equally and not just the wealthy. An amendment will have to be supported by the entire state in order to be passed. The wealthy will not be the only ones controlling what occurs in the Constitution, and everyone will now get a voice. Amendment 71 is the most beneficial change in the Colorado Constitution and gives the voice back to the people.